Welcome back, guys, to Advance Wars Dark Conflict, where last episode taking on the mission Flowers of Evil. Stolos now seems to be supporting Drakov behind the scenes as the bandits keep on coming. Sundown Village and its mayor have now come to us for assistance as they can no longer survive on their own, as we just try to fight off the enemy. But the Flowers of Evil really did strike, as Catleia seems to have come down with its disease.
Ed, what are you doing here? All alone?
I'm just...
I understand that you were worried about Catleia. That's normal. But don't look so downhearted. As long as you don't give up.
That's not it! Captain O'Brien. I ran away.
You ran away?
As soon as I realized she was ill, I stayed away from Catleia. I ran away because I wanted to save myself. I didn't think about her feelings. She was suffering so much, and all I could think about was myself. I'm gutless, Captain O'Brien. I ran away.
Ed, what you did was right. If you had tried to comfort her, you could have ended up infected too. But I know you would have stayed with her, Captain. You always try to help people, whatever it takes. I haven't got guts like you. If I were you, I would have run away too. I've spent my life running away.
Captain?
There have been countless people I couldn't help. My mistakes have sent troops to their death. It couldn't be helped. I did everything I could. Every night, I tell myself that. I'm running away from the past, Ed.
Captain O'Brien.
You're disappointed, aren't you? You thought I was better than this, right? But it's too late. However much I regret it, that won't bring my troops back. But Catleia is still alive, so what have you got to regret? There are still things we can do for her. There is still hope.
Yes, Captain.
That's more like it.
There is still hope.
It is as simple as he touches her, he ends up dying. Gentleman sub. That you may be. Welcome all the same. Running away was the right option there. There is nothing else that he can do other than get infected. It's the perfectly valid option at that point in time. With that, we move on to story chapter 9. The Gate of Steel. What will come for us here? Well, looking at the map information, an airport lies inside. Something to deal with that watery expanse, I say? Dramatic music. O'Brien, I've been hearing worrying rumors. I heard that one of the civilians traveling with you is infected with something. Yes, she is. But don't worry, it can only affect children. And you have no children with you, right? That's supposed to make it okay? We don't want to be around any sick people. Kick her out of the camp. Let her fend for herself. We don't want her near us. I think you've said enough. We are all in this together. All in this together? Don't talk such nonsense. We're just trying to survive. If some girl is sick, we have to get rid of her fast. Listen to me very carefully. No one gets left behind. Not you, the villagers, Ed, Catleia, or anyone. We are in this together. And if you really have a problem with that, you are free to leave whenever you want. You're too soft, O'Brien. Okay, I get it. You're not gonna budge. But if the virus spread, it's on your head. It's Betrayer Mayo, yeah. Betrayer Mayo. Doctor, how is Catleia doing? You're going to make yourself sick worrying about that girl. I'll tell you straight. Things aren't looking too good. We need medicine and we need it now. Can I see her? Absolutely not. You can't go in there. I told you that already. The young people are at risk of infection, and you cannot be in the same room. But once we arrive at the nuclear shelter, there's a good chance we can treat her. But until then, you stay away unless you want to catch the same disease. What does it matter, even if I do catch the same disease? If I don't meet her now, I might never be able to apologize to her for not doing more. You can't do anything. I need to see her. It sounds like you're thinking of yourself more than you're thinking about her. What do you mean? Without wanting to betray Dr. Page in confidentiality, I've spoken to her. What is troubling her most of all is the fear that she has become a burden to you all. She keeps saying that maybe it would have been better if you had never even rescued her. How can she think that? But she has not given up hope. She never complains about the pain. All of the other victims of this virus that I've seen were begging me to end their misery. But she has chosen to live. Do you know why? Because she owes that life to you. She believes that if she refuses to give in to despair, we will find a way to cure her. After losing her memory, the first thing she was aware of was you reaching out to rescue her. She trusts you implicitly, the way a newly hatched chick trusts its mother. She believes everything you told her about not giving up, about having hope. So you better believe it too. Dr. Moritz, I'm sorry. Thank you. You got nothing to apologize to me about. Look, you can't meet her directly, but if you were to speak to her through the door... Really? Would that be okay? I wouldn't do that still. I mean, I guess it must be passed only by touch and not through, like, microbes. But still. Never know if they might be on the outside of the door because she touched the inside. I stay away. Just for a little while, you understand. Instead, we get to battle. This route leads directly to the foothills of the Strata Mountain Range. Thank you for the jib yet. He's kind of being an idiot. Yes, he's a bit of an idiot. That facepalm is for you. Thank you for the cheer. This route leads directly to the foothills of the Strata Mountain Range. And advanced troops are reporting that those bandits have regrouped. So it's an ambush, is it? It seems they're hell-bent on revenge. We're gonna have to settle this once and for all. Advance! Captain O'Brien, I've got some great news for you. This airport is all ready to use. You can produce new air units whenever you need them. Thanks for letting me know. This will be a ground and air battle. Right. We have the mega tanks again, and this time it's still the bandit guy, but he's been given like the most powerful of all weaponries to piss around with. What a hit! Oh my goodness! Well, we got some more troops down here, and to be honest, this side looks a lot more helpful for moving in. However, we probably need to protect the bombers and kind of pull in here. We've got ourselves a mobile workshop which carries 1 infantry or bazooka, supply units, and can build airports and ports for repairs. Can't build them for using units, though. So first of all, before we do anything, we need to start capturing. The be-all and end-all of this little bit. Right, we got a missile unit here, but as soon as we push forward, it's not going to be good for us. This is an anti-chair. Thank you for participating. Thank you. Again. The puns! This unit must be... It's a fighter. It can attack ground units as well as other air units. But its attacks are not as powerful as those of the bomber or interceptor. Yes, I studied them in military academy. They're cheap and versatile. Cheap, you know. Or jacks of all trades, masters of none. Attack nearby ground units. That we can, but we'll basically be moving in to be attacked by about a billion other things at the same time. Now, there doesn't seem to be many units that can actually shoot up. Apart from over here. So this is the one we've got to be wary of. With bombers, you can attack ground and sea units. Bombers are very powerful and can even take out tanks with one strike. Utilize your bombers to attack the enemy's ground units. What we need then... I don't think he's got any encampments here, so... Because helicopters can't attack our bombers, essentially if we kill this and this, we are so perfectly fine it's unreal. That said, we might want to let some other units come in to us first of all. And maybe start taking out stuff more in the middle ground region. Try to get them to move their troops out of position. And then cake them. The fact that we've got bombers is ridiculous, because watch what they just do! Beautiful, wouldn't you say? Right, the fighter here can only reach that far. So essentially, it might be best for me to use this fighter to finish off the job here. I don't know why my unit's on the small screen. I should be on the left. And let's just keep dealing ridiculous damage from above. So good. With interceptors, you can take on other air units. In an aerial battle, interceptors are your most powerful weapon. Take out the enemy's aerial units. Sure. So simply, I can just start nuking them to oblivion. Apart from most of these are covered by the missiles. As I really wish. I don't think there's anything that can shoot up at me at the moment. I think I'm just allowed to walk in and just blow them up. Essentially, I'm allowed to have my own way with everything. Which, as you gotta admit, is pretty nice. They can't shoot up. They're pretty screwed. I think you can actually probably clear this map pretty fastly based on that. There's another unit. Apart from that, yeah, they can't hit me, can they? This is going to be slightly ridiculous. Alright, so in the meantime, we could capture this here. Oh, we didn't have a single base. So this is our entire supply of units, is all the air units in the world. So that's a thing too. Mobile workshops can be used to build temporary airports. That looks like a good spot. Move there and commence construction. Right, the mobile workshop can resupply units in adjacent squares, transport troops, and build ports and airports. This material cannot be resupplied. So essentially, all I have to do there, and I'll be able to build like a portable reloading spot. The mobile workshop has begun construction. Select build on your next turn to continue construction. Keep building. We'll do our bit too. Mobile workshops can build temporary airports on plains and temporary ports on shoals. As with capturing a base, construction requires 20 HP. Essentially, you can leave it as that to supply all the units around it adjacent, so you can resupply 4 units at once. Or you can turn it into an airport, which I think can also repair. I think that's the basic trick behind it. Right, what do we need? Another bomber would be great. And we got Messieurs Can't Shoot Up. What am I doing here? Where did I get all these tanks and helicopters from? Who cares anyway? It's payback time. They're coming for us. They're building a temporary airport for no apparent reason. Right, so by the looks of it, they're coming straight for us in order to stop us capturing more places. So probably best for me to start messing with them. Of course, we've got all the units for that. I just didn't know where he's going. Where do I get all these from? I don't understand. Blow them out of the sky. Essentially, by the look of it, this map is more also telling the story of he's being given a ridiculous tech, but we are just military and we understand what to deploy. And with the deployment that we're putting out, they can't do anything. Right, so that's your overall range. That is still the missiles range. So just keep blowing these guys out of the sky. We're going to have to retreat with our planes at some point in time in the future. For some fairly obvious reasons. Alright, that's another one down. Bomb them good. That guy really can't reach me, can he? Blow them sky high. He might be ex-military, but his brain's gone pulpy, hasn't it? His brain's gone poopy. So he might have been given all the units and then messed up on how to deploy them. A temporary airport. That's quite an airport you've come up with. I'm impressed. Temporary airports allow air units to refuel and recover. Looks like the mobile workshop has run out of building materials. So actually, you can keep using that. I forgot about that. Building material. Certain units can use building material to build temporary bases on shoals and plains. Some units can use building material to produce other units. Indeed they can. Right, so we need to keep taking ground. What is our count currently? One more turn for another bomber. I think we'll wait for that, don't you? We've been waiting for you! Why are you standing in our way? Let us through. We have to save Catleia. You think I care what you have to save? You command an army, but you're not a soldier. You're nothing but a thief, a bandit, and a murderer. Don't make me laugh. What do you know about war? Listen up, brat. Whatever you read in comic books isn't the real world. Soldiers aren't heroes. War isn't honorable. It's about destruction. I'm gonna teach you the real meaning of war. Letting go your units die, obviously. It's attacking my APC! Ah! Right, so from here I can no longer attack this guy because we're being fended off a little bit now. But let's save that. And then retreat a little bit. They can supply at all times. It can repair itself in the future. Right, so let's get the next bomber up. Bomber man. Take that down. This is like our only land-air defense required. One turn of an attack. That's all it required. Right, so if this is coming and now starting to fend off our troops from other areas, it's probably best of us to move on everything up here, wouldn't you say? Actually, I should have moved on something else. Whoops, wrong unit. 7 out of 10, too much water. Too many tanks is what they said. Oh wow, they can do 0% damage. That's interesting. They can only do 13% damage to this. It's a lot of firing to take that down. Chat are deciding how much of his brain that Drakov has left. They've decided 40% after tax. Chat are weird, as usual. Alright, we got a bomber that can really go in and mess some people up, but, you know, we don't want it to get messed up itself. I mean, it has a movement mobility of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it shouldn't really be able to reach there. So we might be able to finish this off just about fine. I'll just go a roundabout loop. They're going to need to refuel at some point in time, though. Yeah, still just about out of their range. In terms of that, I'm pretty sure if we go there, they probably can reach there in the future. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If he moves, he could get in and attack us, but it's unlikely that he'll move. Wouldn't you say? They don't even need to capture any buildings. Right, so there's not really any air force to take on anymore. So it makes our fighter plane kind of useless. Just a little bit. Once we get that new bomber over, we can make a rush on the missiles and the anti-air. They're going to defend those missiles though, trust me. Time to get in there. We could technically try to capture some stuff on their side of the base soon enough. However, bombers are pretty good against even these super mega tanks. We're not letting them stay alive. Don't be silly. We're going to pin it in. This poor guy, he's like, the planes! The planes, they keep on following me! I need that to soothe my throat after all the bandit voices. Drakov's voice is killing me. Right, so where did they move the anti-air gun to? They moved it all the way back. Kind of confused as to why he's done that. Seems they've decided that they no longer can really take on what they've been facing, so they've given up. Their air force is shot down. But they still have 2 units that can fire it upwards, and that's all they need, really. So now it really begins. It's going to be a little bit of a slog. A few turns used for pretty much nothing. But we'll get there. It's just because the anti-air is guarding with missiles. The missiles are space of 2, so essentially if we got with that tank, we could really do it. Ah, he's trying to move in on us here, is he? Kind of need to like restock a little bit here. As the refueling mission. And that'll be him. Mega tank. Not really anything versus a bomber, eh? This poor guy. Oh! He's like a sliver of health he remains. Do I have enough to build another one yet? No, I'm 1,000 short. Is it because I repaired the APC, I wonder? I wish you could supply that guy right now, rather than repair it. That tank is in such a good position to be annoying. Right, how many bombs do I have on my ace bomber? 1 more. And that's his overall range, is it? I didn't realise these guys actually did use ammo. Poor guy. Just got completely nuked. He lives to die another day. Well, that didn't last long, did it? So resupply our bomber here. We've got a fresh bomber coming in. So we need to stay outside this range. And then we need to rush them and blow the crap out of them. Roll the ever-loving bitches. Let's move you down to here. I don't think there's really anything else I can do, is there? I can build another bomber, just in case my bombing run fails miserably. I mean, that's the only thing they can do. Is do exactly what they're doing right now. Mind you, that I think they just actually gave us space to just destroy the missiles. Which isn't actually the cleverest thing he could have done. That wasn't the cleverest thing I could have done either, by the way. Really, I should have gone in with this one. So the missiles can only fire to that kind of range. So essentially, because of where all the units are being... Oh, did they make another helicopter? When did they have him? I think I can trap them in there. And then just take them on the next turn. If he goes to here, but waits... Oh no, wait, you can attack that one now. No! I was wrong. And then wait with that one too. He's only got 2 health anyway. I'm not really upset. We'll get a couple of missiles fired at us. But we'll be fine. Let's take down their remaining air force. And then just pretty much not care about the rest. They are crushed now. They are stuck. Like that APC. They have been stuck in a hole. Ah, it's just a guy. Drone. I'm still gonna capture buildings! I'm gonna make it! I'll capture all the buildings for you, General. Nah! He lived to die another day. Well, the missiles can hit one of our bombers. It's not going to hit it for much. Ah, lovely tea. I think someone asked earlier, what tea am I drinking? It's always Assam tea. That is the tea I like. Right, so now we got to bust through everyone here. That's the missiles. Question really comes to who do we start on first? This is our last bomb on this bomber. There's still 2 pinned. So no one can get out. We can just have our way with these guys. Take tiny bits of chunks of HP off. Well, this is a one-sided battle. I would be surprised if someone could lose this map. You know what I mean? But considering the world is a big place, you can almost guarantee that someone has. Now, that's not trying to be elitist about a game like this. It's just, this map is so heavily handed to you. It's ridiculous. It's too bad none of these work elsewhere, because this amount of bombers could just rule the world. Standard humans have more durability in a tank fight playing a chopper, yep. That's just how it works. Standard humans, these aren't standard humans, these are the ones that survive an apocalypse. They're harder brands. Can you understand? Look at all these bombers you can just start cranking out once you've got a few things. Oh, everyone's running out of fuel and stuff. We're out of missiles there. Or bombs. Bombs, that's the one. Time to target the anti-air first. %0 damage. Well, we'll just put you there to look threatening, I guess. It's fine, we got a replacement one soon. Okay, we could even send you back to reload. Deal 0% damage. Can I even kill him on this turn? I think I might be able to. If we arrange ourselves correctly. Alright, so if I take out this one with this bomber, I should be able to do the job with this guy. If not, then that's silly. There we go. I like how you can see who will survive an attack by which unit retaliates. Yeah, you know they're gonna live before the results are tallied in a sense. Just wondering if I had anything on the capture. Just for the stats, you know. I don't even know if it adds, but you know. Just take it when you can. Time to destroy the mega tank. And have we now destroyed Mr. Bandit Man? They explode pretty fancy though. Hurrah! This can't be happening. All those beautiful weapons trash. Hurrah! I can't take it. It's going nuts, so. That's an S rank. Probably for power. Auto technique. I had reached, she had flexibility. Let's investigate the shelter. Job done. This is it. This is the place Catleia spoke of. Well, there really is a nuclear shelter. I mean, I never doubted it for a second. Anyway, that mysterious young lady has really come up with the goods this time. Now, if we can open this gate, we can gain access to the nuclear shelter. But, welcome to the fortress. Please enter your Laurentian military code. You have 2 chances to enter a valid code, otherwise all access will be denied. I'm sure that my rank is not high enough for my code to be valid. Captain, do you think yours will work? I doubt it, but it has to be worth a try. Captain O'Brien, 12th Independent Legion, code number 08481 24390. ID error, access denied. My rank obviously isn't high enough. I never thought I'd survive the apocalypse and still regret my lack of career ambition. It's good people didn't have. This is one of those weird things in life, isn't it? The people who tend to not have career ambition should in some respects, are usually people that probably could be higher up the ladder and be better at the job. But they're only better because they have no ambition. And you put them in that, you might ruin them. It's kind of a weird back and forth thing. Looks like we'll have to accept defeat. No, we've come so far. We can't just give up. There must be a way. If we don't get in, then Catleia will... Who can we get to open it? You would need to be an admiral, general, or senior government minister to gain access. But it's not like we can just call the former Laurentian prime minister. Unfortunately, he's not one of my close friends. We just haven't got time to head to the capital and try to locate important people. How about just starting at 0000000 and then working our way up? Don't be absurd. After a certain number of attempts, access will be permanently denied. It said 2. Don't be so negative. You can't just give up. I don't mean to sound negative. I'm simply stating the facts. And the fact is we have no chance of getting the correct access code. We have one more try to get a 10-digit code correct. The odds of getting it right are almost 0. We're talking a probability of 1 in 10 billion. I don't like those odds. Now, if this was just a story and I was the hero, something miraculous might just happen. But surely it's best to enter something. Some 10-digit number? A 10-digit number? Wait a second. What is it, Ed? 96938-72914. What is that number? What are you basing this guess on? I just have a feeling. I have a feeling this number will get us inside. Okay, Ed. We've got nothing to lose. Enter the number. Yeah, sure, kid. Who's just been in, like, military school. You've guessed a random number out of a 1 in 10 billion chance. Yeah, let's use it. We've got nothing to lose except for the thing going on permanent lockdown. Yeah. Enter it then. Yes, Captain. Welcome to the fortress. Please enter your Laurentian military code. You have 1 chance to enter a valid code, otherwise all access will be denied. Okay, here goes nothing. 96938 72914. ID accepted. Doors opening. Well, I never! You did it! I must confess, I am surprised. Are you a genius? Or are you the Prime Minister's secret son? No, that's not it. It was the number that Catleia was whispering. She was telling me the words she remembered, and then she just said this number. It's all thanks to her again. She must be our guardian angel. Does that mean she is actually from a high-ranking government family in Laurentia? That would explain a lot, but I don't think so. Well, in any case, the point is that we're in! Ha ha ha! Yeah, lucky guess. So we're here we should find biocrops and medicine for our guardian angel. I'm gonna go and fetch Catleia. Wait! You know you're not allowed to have any contact with the patient? Leave it to me. I'll let the civilians waiting at the foot of the mountain know we're in. Bring some soldiers with you for protection. We can't let our guard down. First, we must thoroughly investigate the shelter's interior. Ed, come with me. Yes, First Lieutenant Lin.